Just excited, I think we're extremely thrilled. Again, we were very fortunate to have this opportunity this year to get here. These guys have done an amazing job. I pushed them probably harder than most kids 18 to 22 years old want to be pushed. And, at the end of this, the guys just really played as hard as they could, and they did the best job that they could. And we're just fortunate for the outcome, they're a heck of a team, and Coach Goodhand had a good game plan coming in, and we had a good game plan as well. And at the end of the day, our guys executed a little bit better, and we're just fortunate. We're very fortunate and thankful. Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think that it was a great game, very entertaining lacrosse game. Gave a great picture as to what lacrosse in the West has really become. Again, Westminster's not a club program that they were a year ago. Having their program be around for 15 years or so, 10, 15, 11 years, however many it's been now, they've got it going, and they're solid. And but we're pretty solid too, and so is Adams, and so is Pueblo, and so is Rockhurst, and this is a strong conference. And like you said, if people haven't seen Western lacrosse or haven't seen RMAC lacrosse, it's good. It's a high level of lacrosse, and the kids play the game very well. And we're just excited that we had this opportunity today, but we're even more excited to see where it can go next year and into the future with more teams adding into the RMAC, hopefully.
Yeah, I knew that I was going to be playing, but my defense definitely stepped up and helped me out. They gave me the shots that I wanted to see. There were a few shots on the doorstep that went in and some that I made a good save on. But when it comes down to it, my defense stepped up today as well, and we won that for Weaver back in the hospital. Yeah, that first save that I made with my shin, that definitely gave me a confidence booster for sure. Yeah.
Not as much on an individual level as more of just a team thing and doing it for coach and just knowing that at the end of the day, if we won the game, we were going to see him jumping around like a giddy little schoolgirl was all worth it, because that smile is something you can't fake. So that was just all we really needed. Not really. I think just coming out here and having an actual title that you're playing for, and just everybody has this atmosphere about them, and you can just feel it in the air. So I think it was really a unique experience.
The tournament was fun. We knew it was going to be a little more high pace. It was time just to get it going. It was our last game, so everyone knew it was the last shot at it. We had a big keeper step in for Weaver, our buddy out in the hospital right now. And our defense just did it. Offense handled it at the end, and it was a high intense game. Yeah, whatever. We were the crowd really feeds us, and so does our sideline. We have a lot of freshmen and guys that play in practice that just can't do it in the game, whether it be academics or red shirts, and they really get it up for us. And it's a good feeling to have our teammates that are right behind us.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, trading wins during the regular season was definitely a pinpoint matchup for the RMAC tournament, and we were really looking forward to this matchup, and we're going to be looking forward to it years to come. So.
I think we've seen it the past 2 weekends for us. Last weekend against Lindenwood and against Rockhurst, we opened it up. We were up, I believe it was 6 or 5 against Lindenwood, and then they closed the gap. Up 9 against Rockhurst, they closed the gap. Today, my memory wants to say we were up 4 or 5 at one point, and again they closed the gap. I was talking to one of the other coaches the other day about, I think that's a sign of our youth still. The fact that these guys don't have the killer mentality and the killer edge yet as freshmen to really just put a team away. When you have a chance to put them away, And our seniors have done a great job leading over the past 4 years, getting the guys to understand that. But now it's just about growing up and learning it. And I think a game like today can really change the whole course of both of our programs' futures. I mean, they learned a ton from this game. We learned a ton from this game. Neither one of our staffs are going to just file that game away and never watch it again. We're going to watch it. We're going to show it to the guys on the incoming next year to show them what they're expected to play at, what pace and what their expectations are as freshmen. And, one freshman mistake in the fourth quarter can cost you the game, but by the fourth quarter of the last game of the season, you're not a freshman anymore, And so if there's anything that I would like for us to do is just to develop a little bit more of an instinct to just lock it down. And as much as I say that, the defense never gave up the lead. They never relinquished, what we had put up there. And so as much as we bent, and we talked about this pregame being like Teflon, bend, but don't snap. Just keep playing as hard as you can, and we were fortunate today to do that.
We knew our defense knew today was a little wet, So we're going to let them shoot. We know they couldn't hit cage from outside, so we're just going to give up little short ones in the middle, and that was our game plan, and it worked.
The thought is that we know Josh is a great player in Holland, and we just didn't want to let him get going. Remi taking that first save right off the shin, that really kind of, started things going the right way for us. But, other than that, we aren't happy about the number of shots we took. But again, hats off to Westminster. There's two teams out there. We were leading in shots, I think 24-13 at halftime or something like that. And then we come back and they outshoot us in the second half. And that obviously is a testament to, just like last night, having the ball in the third and fourth quarter and doing stuff with it. And yeah, we probably can all sit here and say we got a little bit nervous when they started having the ball more in the third quarter. But at the end of the day, we had one opportunity in the fourth, I think, to get one, and Steve snapped it into the back of the net, back of the net off of a nice little pop and cut. And that's a drill we do every day in practice, whether it's Monday, Wednesday, or Friday. We do picks and pops off of our picks and screens, and that's something that we do every single day. And when Steve got that pass, I think it was from Jake Douglas, I knew it was going in the net because that's something we do every single day. And when you do those things, when you do those things consistently every day, you know that at that point it's just reacting. And so yes, we didn't lead in shots, and that's, again, like I said last night, is normally a telltale sign for us. But I'm just thrilled. These guys did a great job. They deserve it. They deserve it so much.
It's just an unreal feeling going from, we never really felt validated in the WELO, which was our conference before, and now being in an established conference and winning it. It's an unreal feeling being the first ones, and I think it's easy to throw around the word rivalry, and it's a tough matchup for sure. They're a good team, but I think that we've established ourselves as the team to beat, and we're the people you got to come after.
For sure.
It's really been a big journey for me, and coming in after my brother before me, who was here since the start of the program, just seeing things change and becoming more of an actual team and joining into a real conference just is another step up that ladder that is going to take us to the right places.